Good afternoon, Gooners. Welcome to In the North Bank. This is the rather belated after thought, and we're detailing the great result against Wolves. Our title-winning performance. Well done, the Gunners. Stay tuned after this. So, good afternoon, and another afterthought, and Thursday seems such a long way away. I was sitting there watching the game from my hotel room whilst I was at work, I was really proud. I'm really proud of the players and the way they dug in and they went about it in a good way. We started off the game hungry and really pushed of rejuvenated Wolves. I would say they've found a way of playing with the manager there that they've got is getting a good tune out of them, and look at their results. They're proving hard to beat, it was no easy task to go over there, as Spurs found out playing at home. But obviously we've got them again in a couple of weeks, so we have to just believe what we're doing is right. And I look at that performance and I think, we're going away. We're already up against it because we've had a lot of negativity regards to the recent performances, and we've had our break. We knew what we had to do, and we've gone over there and we've got the job done, and it was a job well done as well. And you just have to believe in those players. In all honesty, it's crazy. I've seen fans just coming in and saying about they weren't pleased with it. It depends on your narrative on the whole situation. If you're wanting another stick to bash down the people in charge, then it probably wasn't a great result. Nor was the result that Wolves had against Tottenham after that. I look at it. 3 points moved us up again, and you then see at the weekend all the teams around us dropping points again, and nothing pleasing is to see a clean sweep of games in a weekend that you're not actually playing, and feel like a winner. So I'll take it, and I'll look at it, and I think that the game went well in certain parts. The Wolves were not allowing us to really play in and around the middle areas. They are decent in those central areas, and the shape, how they play, they do condense a lot of their play down the central areas of the pitch, which made it more important that we had to try and attack through the channels and through the wide areas. And we did that, and when we could kind of get in and around, we had chances. Not a huge amount, 11 shots, but only 2 on target. But there are a couple of really good chances there. So we could have even sealed it a little bit more, and certainly made it look a bit more better for us. And it certainly would have, as the game went on, made it a little less stressful. But we know that is the Arsenal way, isn't it? It's you're not really an Arsenal fan unless you've had 2-3 heart attacks in a game, because we do make it really hard for ourselves, and we do make it really nervy. But that is part of being an Arsenal fan, and following the great club. So Yeah, the sending off, 20 minutes in again. We're no strangers to the sending offs. How that came about, again, we almost feel like we're guinea pigs. We keep on getting these like really kind of like trivial kind of refereeing kind of rules that are suddenly creeping in. We get punished for it, whereas no one else I've seen in 25, 30, 35 years of watching football, even coaching. And you just look at it and you think, well, how can a player really get sent off for 2 yellow cards when he doesn't even know that he's got 1 yellow card? And yeah, I just think it was a bit weird. It was very soft. It wasn't one that say that warranted a sending off. I don't think either of those decisions would have warranted serious foul play. Yeah, I just think it was very, very, very poor. Michael Oliver, he has the tendency to be a decent ref, but there's been a few instances where he does, I don't know, just go a little bit on overdrive, and yeah, some of those decisions are not right, and that was one of them. We had one of the tackles in the first half on Martinelli, where he got totally blocked off, and you're suddenly thinking, yeah, they've stopped an attack, they've stopped a proper flowing attack, and he's taken him out. Whereas the referee didn't do nothing for that one, didn't book him. But that was a worse yellow card situation than any of those two, and yeah, just. It was just poor, and it's just strange to understand why, because it's opened a can of worms now for all other refs now, where you're suddenly thinking, if there's a player in the middle of the park, he goes for a shirt pull, really pulling the guy's shirt. All right, let's take Xhaka. Yeah, he likes to get a hold of a shirt. Not the only one. It's not the only player to grab shirts, but yeah. In a little chase, just run a chase down in the middle of the park, and he's pulling the shirt, really stopping the advantage. The referee's pulling up. It's going to be a yellow card. Plays advantage, but then he goes up the pitch, carries on a little bit more, still in the same passage, and then a tackle comes flying in, and it's a foul. You're telling me that ref's going to go and give 2 yellows straight away for that? Doesn't happen. Well, it might do for Xhaka, because again, it's Arsenal, and probably a Xhaka example was probably not the greatest, because he'd probably get a red card for just the shirt pull. It's just the way it is. But any other player doing something like that, certainly in the middle of the park, the midfield, coming in for a tackle, yellow card, get back up, try to then rectify or try and make up for it, makes another foul. Does that get called as 2 yellow cards? No. It'll just be stopped at the end. Yellow card. You deserve that. That's it. None of this. Yeah, you got the yellow from down here to down there. It was just nonsense. So yeah, I just thought it was just absolute garbage from what was done there, and the way the team held on, dug in, and showed spirit was testament to how far that group have come. And I'm talking now the streamlined group with those younger players there coming in and what we've got available. And yeah, they showed up, and you can't fault any one of them. It was just really pleasing to see, and it's just frustrating that we just brought on Smith Rowe, and then literally 30 seconds on, we didn't go down to 10 men. Just you couldn't even see if that change would have affected anything or done anything to the game. But it was taken out of the hands, and we had to resort to backs against the wall, and Holding come in, and he performed like an absolute beast, and just yeah, really good to see. So yeah, absolute solid 20 minutes of him coming on and just knowing where to be and what to do, and that was really good and pleasing. But yeah, before the game, I'd kind of given a lineup what I thought we would go for. It was fairly close. The only thing was the Tomiyasu, and yeah, that was we didn't know what was going to happen with that. But Cedric come in, and I thought three of the most maligned players at the club had probably three really good games. Thought Cedric done very well, and it was a tricky night for him because they did have a bit of pace and a little bit of skill in and around him. But yeah, you then had Partey that was sitting deep, and then Xhaka being a little bit more advanced. But then Odegaard was kind of sitting in alongside Xhaka in that side. So Partey was playing more as that defensive midfielder, which gave us a bit more security. And it's something I spoke about quite a lot about Xhaka just being played a little bit more advanced and getting those advanced areas, because he has got qualities. And as I say, yeah, he isn't a Rolls Royce. He's not the best player that we could get, but he's what we've got, and we've got to deal with it, and we've got to get behind him and utilise him in the best possible ways. But yeah, I thought him and Partey, bearing in mind Partey was booked after around 30 minutes, and Xhaka was booked just before half time. And the second half, with what they've had to do and what they've had to deal with after the sending off, was testament to those guys. Yeah, so they put in a massive shift and stuck at it and really worked. And yeah, they're just really happy that we kind of had a real solid performance. And it wasn't the most fluid, but that was more to do with how Wolves were set up. And you look at it, and it's just one of those where we've got players in the middle, but again, if it's really congested, you've got Dendoncker in there, and you've got Neves in the centre. You've then got Cody sitting in the middle of the back three of theirs. There isn't a lot. There isn't a lot of space that you'll get in there, and when everyone kind of tucks in as well, we had to try and come up with other ways to kind of get in and around them. And yeah, a few opportunities we did. A couple of blocks, and then a couple of shots on target. You had Lacazette being played through and then putting it wide, and yeah, I just thought we kind of handled the game. We kind of almost we were kind of that guy would just hold them in front of our hands. We always had them at arm's length, and it was like we were allowing them to get crosses in because we knew that we were fairly confident of handling them. And yeah, the main kind of real chances were like headers. You had the one save that Ramsdale had come out, he palmed it away, and then the ball got picked up, and he managed to get back into his goal, and a little tip over the bar from really powerful shot. And yeah, we just handled it well. And I look at the reactions afterwards, and yeah, we've gone away from home. We've gone away to a ground that is notoriously a loud stadium and a tricky place to go to because of where they are and what they've been doing. But look, we played 70 minutes and then get the man sent off. So we played 20 minutes without with down to 10 men, and they've done fantastic as a group. So why can they not be happy? Why can't they? They've dealt with a lot of pressure. They've had a lot of negativity. So why would they be made to be put down because they've celebrated a win that they've really dug in and they've done really well to do it? I don't get it. And yeah, you see Neves coming out, and you've heard Cody. Oh, we don't like them much, and it's like, and then celebrating like I haven't seen them celebrate for 10 years. Just do yourself a favour and shut up and just get on with playing. Yeah, you'd be in the same situation if it was down to you. And I say I don't. Again, if these players apparently they're being touted for potentially coming over to Arsenal, and to be honest, I don't want players that are bad mouthing our players at the club. Certainly, when we know that how much actually the result meant for that group, and yeah, I don't want them coming in and bad mouthing us, and then suddenly just walking in as if they're God's gift. It's not all about that. So they have to. Yeah, they just pipe down. We've got them in the next week, and we've got to have another performance. So here's what it is. But yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with it. But we know now we've got 4 big games now. Brentford at home on Saturday. The return against Wolves, and then Watford away and Leicester. And I'll tell you what, if we can get maximum points from those games, we'll be in a really good position. So brilliant. It'll be really good to see. So yeah, I'm gonna make it short and sweet this week on this afterthought. But yeah, it's really good. It's really good to see. And with Tottenham losing again, yeah, we're in a good position, and top 4 is on. So, yeah, catch you later, guys. Good luck, Arsenal. Come on, the boys. See you later.